What's up? So, what do I think about Spike Lee saying that Denzel Washington should have won for Malcolm X? He should have won his Oscar over Al Pacino, who won it for Son of a Woman. What do I say? Well, I already said that. I felt that too. And look, Al Pacino is one of the greatest actors ever. Denzel Washington, Al Pacino are two of the top five greatest actors in my eyes and in my book. Al Pacino got robbed a whole lot of times. Godfather, Dog Day Afternoon, and Serpico. Okay, I can think about the Al Pacino movies that he should have won. He got robbed quite a bit. And when he ended up doing the more gangster roles like Scarface, which was the hood movie of all time, Carlito's Way, which is an underrated joint, and Sea of Love was bad too. He got a lot of movies I like. Glengarry Glen Ross was tight before he got into that over the top cadence. But they two of the top five actors ever. There's no doubt about it. But Denzel was living and breathing as Malcolm X. You felt him. That's no questions asked. There's no denying. But you know how Hollywood is. There's two things that work. They make you wait and they got this good old boy system. They don't use common sense. They use who they feel like they want to give one to. And if you black, you're gonna have to wait. If you good enough and you around, we'll hook you up eventually. You know, that's how it is. Unless, of course, we get you for a hood role, stereotype pimp pusher dealer, which he ended up getting for that token role, which was embarrassing for training day. Oh, so you gotta get whipped like you Toby Kunta in um and oh god, why my brain be off and numb when he got his first Oscar though for Glory. Yeah. That's what gets you your first one. And then your second one, you playing a corrupt, broke down cop. This is so typical of Hollywood. Hollywood ain't nothing but a plantation. It is hilarious, you know. And then Al Pacino portraying like he's blind and he gets the role. And I remember I had a debate with my father about that. And we're big Pacino fans, but I told him, I said, Denzel got robbed. He was trying to justify how, but I said, no, Denzel got robbed. Everybody, I have seen different actors. Um, Lee Freeman, the brother who played Elijah Muhammad, actually once played Malcolm X in the TV version of Ruth. I seen different people play Malcolm. No one got it like Denzel did. Denzel nailed it. And he was peaking prime right there. That's where Denzel became the it brother as far as the black actors go. As far as like that hit that. That's where he left Eddie Murphy on the side. Eddie, you running the comedy thing, but this here, the black leading man, I'm the one. And Wesley never had a chance after that. That was peak. That's to be honest with you, there hasn't been another leading black male actor that has touched what Denzel has done. I know Chadwick Boseman was kind of coming close, not quite in there, but there. Michael B. Jordan is getting better, but he's more action packed. He's more Wesley, more Morgan Freeman. Not Morgan Freeman, but more Wesley. With a chance to have a Lawrence Fishburne kind of situation and maybe a Samuel Jackson situation. But a Denzel situation is a rarity. But when the man embodied Malcolm X, that was a role of a lifetime. And Spike Lee hit his peak in his prime from Do the Right Thing to Malcolm X. That was his peak prime as a director. This is what made them. They started on Mo Better Blues, but Malcolm X took them to a whole nother level. And I liked He Got Game and Inside Man and the other stuff. But this was the role that he got robbed of. And, it cracks me up because I'm looking at, I'm thinking to myself, I said, oh, wow. He mentioned it. And there is love. Al Pacino is one of the baddest. There's no question about it. But Al knows that Oscar belongs to Denzel. And Denzel could trade that training day Oscar to somebody else. I mean, come on now. That's the Hollywood plantation where they just be like, okay, we got to give you a makeup call. So you play Othello, you play Monticello, and you can do Chilicello, but you got to say words and stuff that you can't enunciate, but we ain't going to give you no award. But you play a hood and you a thug and you pimp pusher dealer, we're going to give you awards. Or you got to take them lashes like the Kunta and Toby. Hollywood plantation is so predictable. But Spike Lee is right. Denzel should have won over Al Pacino for Malcolm X over Son of a Woman. And that's how I felt then, and I still feel now. Because when I watch him, look, and Al Pacino is one of the five greatest actors ever to me. Him, Denzel, Rob De Niro, uh, Sidney Poitier, Marlon Brando. That's my top five, and Tom Hanks just outside. I got them in my order, but he got robbed that year. Just like Al got robbed for Godfather. He was Michael Corleone. He was Michael Corleone as Denzel Washington was Malcolm X, Elijah Shabazz. Let me know what you think in the comments. Please hit like, subscribe, work on thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another shit if you like. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm out. Peace.